Hi, I'm George Parrish of Consultants GP. I've been asked to give my 5 best networking tips. Number 1, don't be a negative Nancy when you go. Watch the words that come out of your mouth at any networking event. Take the words no, can't, won't, and throw them out of your vocabulary for 90 minutes if it's humanly possible. Number 2, don't wait for people to come up and talk to you. Find people actually that are congregated in certain areas and walk right over and introduce yourself to them. And here's the number 1 networking tip that I can give anyone at any given time. Stick your hand out and say, "Hi, my name is," your name, "what brings you here tonight?" And you want to know something? They're going to tell you. And it just takes off from there. If you're talking to a lawyer, where'd you go to law school? When did you graduate from law school? What kind of law do you practice? How many partners do you have? If you're a doctor, where do you practice medicine and everything? How big's your client base? Are you always looking for new patients and everything? No? I mean, you work for an HMO? No? Okay. Where'd you do your residency at? There's just a number of questions that you can ask anyone. And you want to know what? They're going to tell you all this information. And please, tip number 3, don't try to sell anybody anything at a networking event. Nobody likes to be sold. And here's another tip as part of the 3rd tip and everything about networking. The hardest sale you will ever make is to another salesman. I can hear your pitch coming, folks. Okay? I've been doing it for well over 25 years. So you're not pulling anything over me and by letting me know that you have this great financial services plan or term life insurance package for me that you want to talk to me about at the networking event. 4, if you meet anybody interesting at a networking event, follow up with them. Follow up. Reach out to them. If you think that they're an interesting person, don't wait for them to call you. You get in touch with them, you set up a time, and here's one of the easiest ways to do that. Say, "Very impressed, would like to talk to you," and you can put this in the form of an email or a voicemail and everything. "I'm going to be up in town Tuesday through Thursday of next week. Is there a time that we can meet for coffee or a bite to eat or go get an adult beverage?" You know, it's really that easy, but that's when you start making the greatest impact, when it's a one-on-one and everything, and you get to hear their story. You get to hear about their hopes and dreams and aspirations and everything, and what an interesting person they are. And tip number 5, try to meet 1 interesting person per event. That's all. Just 1 interesting person that might be interesting to you, either personally or professionally. And the reason I tell you this is if you go to enough networking events like I do, at the end of the year, you start looking back 12 months previous, and in my case, every year, I meet anywhere from 600 to 1,000 new people that I didn't even know existed on the face of the earth. And these are people with wildly creative and vibrant personalities and ideas. And these are people I didn't even know existed on the face of the earth. So if I meet 1,000 new people, that's a small town of contacts, folks. Multiply that out by 15, 20 years, and then you get some idea of how big my network is and how varied it is. So those are my 5 networking tips. Hope that helps you in some small way. I'm George Parrish with Consultants GP. Thank you.